Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Disclaimer, I still have a Christmas tree, have not taken it down. There's no excuse on that. I honestly just don't feel like taking it down, and neither does my boyfriend. So we'll be waiting until we move in 2 months to take that down. So if you guys want to add any presents on there, we definitely accept. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. It's honestly no excuse either. I've been working a lot and just haven't found the time to sit down and film. I'm gonna try my best to do 2 videos a week, and I'm gonna start with this one, which is my experience on the Norwegian Epic cruise line. We went for Nick's birthday, March 23rd until the 30th for 7 nights. The ship was to go to Bahamas, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Mexico. So we're gonna get into some of the details, some pros, some cons, my experience, and a little bit of vlogs, a little bit of like bits and pieces of vlogs that I've recorded while I was there. I didn't film much. I really didn't use my phone much. I literally didn't have a phone for the whole time. So whatever little clips I have, I will insert here. And disclaimer, PSA, I don't know what it is. I'm drinking some wine, and I'm drinking wine, so I'm just letting you guys know I'm drinking wine, and I'm 26 years old and I'm home, so mind your business. Okay, thank you. So we went on the Norwegian cruise line, the Epic cruise line, which if you YouTube or Google, well, mostly YouTube, if you YouTube Norwegian Epic, people will call it the Norwegian Epic fail. I didn't particularly get that kind of experience. I had a great time. It was a blast. Epic fail, I won't give. An A+ I won't give, but I won't give it an F. I'll give it like a B- or a C+. And I'll explain why. So here's some of the good things about the ship. There's a lot of things to do. There is something to do pretty much at all times. There's a whole floor dedicated to the casino. I think it's floor 7, and it's completely dedicated to the casino. It is all slots, what are they called, blackjack, poker tables, all those things, which I love. Penny slots, I don't know if I inherited from my mom, who inherited from her mom, my grandmother, but I love slots, and I won $50, so holla. But yeah, there's a lot of things to do on the cruise line, the Epic cruise line. There's a pub, there's bowling alley, there's the Sky Ice Bar, Sky Vodka Ice Bar, there's Howl at the Moon, there's shows, there's a comedy club, there's pool table, darts, there's like there's a pool, there's bars everywhere. They have shows, they have fine dining, there's like literally something to do at all times. There's hot tubs, there's food everywhere. It's just honestly like such a good time. Now with all that comes a price, because not everything is included. You go on this cruise line, you're thinking that you can kind of go to these shows, go to these things, go to this thing, go to that thing, and it all be included because you're going on this cruise. That is not the case. So the comedy club was free, Howl at the Moon was free, bowling is not free, pool tables are not free. Fine dining, if you got a specific room accommodation and it included fine dining, then it was free. If not, you had to pay for it. What else? Some of the shows are not free. Sky Vodka Ice Bar is not free. You have to pay like $20 to get in. You get 2 vodka drinks, but somebody who does not drink vodka, I'm not gonna utilize that. So you have to be mindful and kind of do your research when it comes to the Norwegian Epic, or just any cruise line in general. You just got to make sure that, you know, it includes what you think it's gonna include. We didn't care. We're not really like show goers. We're not like, we gotta go see that show, we gotta go to the comedy club. Like, that's not us. We're more like go with the flow. We're not like, oh, we gotta go to that show, we gotta pay extra money to go to that. No, that's not us. So we didn't really care. It just kind of got to a point where we didn't really have much to do. Going to the same comedy club to see the same comedians, because it's the same 2 people the whole 7 days, and going to Howl at the Moon and seeing the same show, kind of gets redundant. So then you just drink your life away, and then that's not good either, but whatever. So that is a pro, that there's a lot to do. Con, that you got to pay extra for it. So if you're not prepared for that, then there may not be a lot for you to do. But if you are, then I mean, you got it like that. Another thing was, this was the big thing. So the day that we got on the boat, we thought we were gonna be so late, not get on the boat. It was gonna be so terrible. So we ended up getting on the boat just fine, thank God. And I guess something happened. I don't know what happened. Mind you, this is from Port Canaveral in Orlando. But yeah, I don't really know what happened, but we never ended up in the Bahamas. Well, actually, we never left the port until 12 a.m. We never got to the Bahamas. Bahamas was our first stop. We were supposed to be there the immediate next day. We left Saturday from Port Canaveral. We were supposed to leave Saturday, Port Canaveral. We were supposed to be in the Bahamas 8 a.m. Sunday. We never got there. That never ended up happening. A few rumors spread. We should have asked our, what's her name? Housekeeper, room service. Oh, it's raining again. If you hear loudness in the background, it's just the rain. But yeah, so I don't know, something happened. I think that they try to get people in and out on the boats. That's the reason why we didn't leave until 12. I think they try to get people in and out of boats the same way they do airplanes. You get a person out the airplane, they clean the airplane off, check the engine real quick, check all the systems, make sure they're good, get somebody else in there. That's just how it goes. That's the way the system works. It is what it is. You ride a train, you ride a bus, they get somebody in, out, in, out, in, out. That's just how it is. Cruise lines, I guess the same way. So they don't get a day to like clean, get everything together. That means the people that work there don't get a day off. Poor things. But we get on the boat, and I guess they're still putting things together, getting things ready, getting things prepared, checking the engine, checking everything. So they said that it was, you know, engine issues, which I don't know. I don't know about that. Then we never ended up in the Bahamas because of the waters. You don't end up at the port in Nassau. It was a private island for Norwegian. So we had to take like a little, like a ferry boat or whatever to get to the port. So they said that the waters were rocky, which was true, which I believe that is true. So we never ended up in the Bahamas. But there was rumors flying around as to why we didn't leave until 12 a.m. Someone died of an overdose. A kid hit their head and cracked their skull. Engine issues. There was rumors flying around everywhere. And I spoke to someone who said that she's been on like at least 10 Norwegian cruise lines in the past year, pretty much to the same destinations, and they never end up in the Bahamas. So I don't know what the truth is. I don't know what actually happens, but I prefer to be safe than sorry. So if that meant that we didn't go to the Bahamas, and I guess that's just what that means, I'm okay with it. I've been to the Bahamas before. But if you've never been to the Bahamas and you want to go to the Bahamas, I don't know if Norwegian Epic is your choice of cruise line. That being said, we were on the boat for 3 days, not getting off. Day 1 from 4 p.m. all the way on. Day 2, where we were supposed to be in the Bahamas, and we ended up being at sea all day. And day 3 was our actual at sea day. So we were on the boat for 3 days straight. People were going nuts. Alcohol was getting drank. Let me tell you. It was kind of crazy. People were getting restless on the boat. People were getting anxious. People were getting nauseous. It was kind of getting a little bit redundant being on the boat and seeing the same people, same things, same situation, same everything. It was just kind of crazy. But nonetheless, we ended up in Jamaica the next day. After being at sea for 3 days, we ended up in Jamaica, and I fell in love with Jamaica. Jamaica is amazing. I want to go there and actually stay a whole week. Like, not on a cruise, actually staying in Jamaica. Jamaica is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island. So that was amazing. I love that. I love that we ended up in Jamaica and everything. It was smooth sailing from there on out. As far as like food on the cruise line, most cruises, I've never been on a cruise that's like this, but they instead of having the same restaurant, same server, same table the whole way through, you get to pick your restaurant, and it's first come first serve. So each day we ate somewhere different. We ate Chinese, we ate pub, it was so cool. I thought that was really, really cool that you don't have to get the same server, the same table, the same food, the same style. Like, it was a switch up completely, and I loved it. So if you're looking for variety when it comes to your dinners every night, then that is the cruise line for you. So yeah, it was amazing. Our room was a balcony suite, which I loved our room. Ugh, I loved our room so much, but I've seen a lot of negative feedback on the room. The bathroom is not a typical bathroom. Typical bathrooms on a cruise line, it's one bathroom with a shower, toilet, sink. That is the bathroom. It's its own room. You get a door to it, and that is that. The Epic balcony suite, at least I didn't see any other bathrooms or any other rooms, but the balcony suite, there is a toilet. I'll show you guys. I filmed a room tour that I'll include here. There's a bathroom with a frosted door, like the toilet. Then on the other side is the shower, and then outside of that is the sink, and that is all out in the open. That is in the room. It is not its own room separate inside of the room. It's literally out there. So if you're showering, you'll see somebody's silhouette. If you're in the bathroom, you'll see the silhouettes. And if you're on the sink, clearly that means, or in the sink, at the sink. If you're at the sink, you'll see them there at the sink. We don't care because we live together. We've been together for almost 4 years. That doesn't bother us. That doesn't make a difference for us. I don't know. But if you do care about privacy in the bathroom, then that is something that you probably have to look into and see other options as far as the cruise line. But what was cool about having the balcony suite is that meant that you get 3 nights fine dining, free Wi-Fi, unlimited open bar, and $50 off per excursion per port per room. So we got the fine dining, which was amazing, open bar, which was amazing, and the Wi-Fi, I mean, I wouldn't know how great it ran because Nick got himself on the Wi-Fi, never took himself off, and it's only 250 minutes of Wi-Fi, so he took himself off. I mean, he never took himself off, so I never got on that. Not that I care. I really had no phone the whole time, which is why I don't have much footage of this cruise, so I don't really care. I was not on my phone. So pretty much after Jamaica, we came back. It was, open bar, go to the pool, and stuff like that. The pool sucks, guys. The pool at Norwegian Epic sucks. If you're going on the Norwegian Epic and you're going to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Mexico, all these places, go to a place where they have a pool. The pools in Norwegian Epic suck. They're terrible. We went in it once. We went to the jacuzzi, I think, once or twice, and that was it. We did not go to the pool any more than that because it was just not worth it. They were so, I don't know, tiny. Carnival Cruise Line pools are 10 times better than Norwegian Epic pools. And Carnival is the hood one, the ghetto cruise. Which brings me to my next point. If you like to be ratchet, fun, crazy, like all that in a bag of chips, Norwegian Epic is probably not for you because it's a lot more uppity people, very, very up here, not down there type of people. They're very snooty and they're very like,
I'm here to have a cruise. It's my 7th one in 5 days. And I will have the Chardonnay.
Sis, they be acting like they are so high and mighty. Stop. We're on a cruise. Let's have some fun. So if you're into more like party crazy, I suggest Carnival, to be real, because people on the Carnival cruise, they be having fun. They be Cupid shuffling everywhere. They be lit. I live for a Carnival Cruise Line, and they can call it ratchet all they want to. I will be on that ratchet ass cruise line. Thank you very much. But nonetheless, I loved Norwegian Cruise. All that shit I was just talking. I loved Norwegian Epic Cruise Line. It was a great time. I don't know if I would go on the Norwegian Epic again, but I definitely would go on another Norwegian cruise. I had an amazing time, and now I'm gonna include some vlog footage that I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my experience on the Norwegian Epic Cruise Line. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. Do all that. Thank you guys so much, and here is my vlog footage.